everyone. This is Hofstra Esports Draft League coming at you with our Week 6 games. We have a lot of very exciting matches here this week. This is Cygnus commentating alongside my partners in crime.
Daniel 1018. Woo!
And Scrumptious, aka Armando.
Woo!
Yeah,
Woo!
we're back.
Yeah, here we are looking with our first exciting match being between two teams that, as of this point, were undefeated heading into this match. We have Daniel's The Judgment Day, featuring Mousehold, Enamorous Incarnate, Crocolore, Flygon, Hisuian Quillfish, and Masquerain, up against the mighty New York Glamettes, coached by Jamaz, with the tried and true group of Hisuian Samurott, Daxcalibur, Iron Valiant, Zapdos, Piu, and Excadrill.
Yeah, this team definitely feels like my strange and interesting Pokemon versus the Jamaz 6 trademark. Copyright
Yeah.
2024.
Tom using some Pokeroga team.
Yeah, when coming into this, I definitely had a plan that I wanted to do, and if I got that plan off, I won. If I didn't, I lost. So yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all.
What are your
Split
thoughts
for
looking at
now.
this, Armando?
Okay, so I did help with the planning for this
Okay.
team, and yeah, it kind of just was if the plan went well, it would not go, it would go flawlessly. But if it didn't go well, then it would be very hard. It wasn't impossible, but it was just very difficult
Taking a
to do.
risky approach. Alright, I respect it.
Yeah.
Let's get the show on the road.
What speed we're on?
We're on
Normal's fine.
Yeah, we're leading off with Masquerain vs. Excadrill. The mold has been broken, but
And no
Intimidate
Hisuian
comes in.
Samurott this time with the lead.
Yeah, rocks come into a Quiver Dance, but Excadrill still eats a Quiver Dance boosted Hurricane very well. And webs come out, both sides running their hazards of choice. But due to the damage taken, Masquerain does have to switch out of its stat boost, so unfortunately for Daniel, but in comes Flygon.
Yeah, Excadrill kind
on
of just gets the
which-
free rapid spin there.
The jewel read here.
The jewel read, yes.
Oh, and the
And now
confusion.
Hurricane's going the other way, getting the confusion in, but Flygon does hit through it, dealing solid damage on the Zapdos.
Interesting predicting a switch there. Or Terra.
Yeah, but the second Hurricane will get the first KO of the game, going to Jamez's Zapdos as Mousehold comes in, getting rid of all those hazards with a tidy up. As Zapdos roosts up and then switches into Excadrill.
Ooh. The great bombing. Will it be enough?
Yep.
3,
Let's
4, 5, 6, 7, and it's enough.
It's down!
Oh, but Iron
And out
Valiant
comes
coming in.
Iron Valiant
Yeah.
next. Yeah, Mousehold stands no chance against a close combat like that, but Valiant's defenses are tanked now. Can Daniel take advantage of that? No, he cannot because there is a switch. That
Ooh,
super
we're
power
starting
won't
to
do
get
much,
beefed up,
but
though.
it will. Yeah, we'll get those boosts
Oh,
off.
the crit.
Zapdos still tanks that crit sludge bomb like it's nothing and gets the paralysis onto.
Yeah, that paralysis was really bad because if then that Zapdos would have died there.
Definitely, and Volt Switch does over half health and lets him switch it into Samurott, which just gets off the
Ceaselessly
ceaseless
edges.
edge before going down. And we are 4v4 now in this. But Valiant is primed to get a quick, easy kill there. As in comes Crocolore, eating up the spikes, and going Terra Fairy to eat up a Moonblast. But the special attack drop unfortunately comes in as Zapdos switching back in.
Ooh, yeah.
Takes
Zapdos
that
East
Terra Blast
does.
like it's nothing. And now another paralysis comes in. And Zapdos just healing up a lot here. Not taking that much
Ooh, the
damage, but
burn.
will get burned. They won't do much to its damage output, but it will chip it down and burn through some Roost PP at least.
Now it's just the battle
at this
of the
point,
star.
though, it's like, what do I do when my main attackers are down, and all I have left is a Mask at 10 HP.
Yep, Excalibur
This
took
weakened
some decent
Conqueror
damage from...
and Quillfish.
Yeah, the very
Yeah,
Terror type kind of coming in there,
and
unfortunately.
Icicle Spear hits all 5 times there, as Quillfish does get the Intimidate off onto Bax before barbaraging, which does get the poison off, but that Glaive Rush will do a hefty chunk of damage. But Bax does go down. But this Zapdos has just been so troublesome for Daniel, as down goes Quillfish, and all that remains is Masquerain to face Valiant, Zapdos, and the yet-to-be-seen Chi-Yu. And with a Moonblast from Valiant, that's all she wrote, and that is our game.
Yeah, I felt really bad about losing this.
Yeah. So may I ask, what was the plan? Was it the Quiver Dance sweep?
Sticky Web. I needed Sticky
Okay.
Webs to be up.
Gotcha. And ironically, you ended up being the one getting rid of those with Tidy Up.
Yeah, if Sticky Webs was up, my Enamel would outspeed Valiant, and then it would just kill with an Iron Head or a Sludge Bomb, depending on.
Yeah, so it was...
too bulky.
So it was just a concession you felt you had to make to have a chance at that point, was just abandoning the plan.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
Excadrill got rid of them with Rapid Spin. By the time Tidy Up, it was just Stealth Rocks being getting rid
Oh,
of them.
right, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about the Rapid Spin.
Yeah. Like, Excadrill was gone, but it was at a point where I just couldn't safely defend Enamel.
Yeah, you couldn't get them back up.
Yeah. I was also banking on the Crocodile Terror Blast to get the kill in Valiant, as I
Yeah,
thought
that
it
was
would
just
be like
very
a nice
unlucky.
gotcha moment.
Yeah, that was just really unlucky with the Moonblast landing the special attack drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plan was
But,
there, but unfortunately,
honestly,
didn't fall through.
I mean, given the team you were against, you still did well overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, did better than most people do against GMS's OU team.
Yeah. Just... Alright, and now, heading on, let's see what we
Oh
have
my
up
goodness,
next.
that's me.
It is none other than our very own Armando and his Phoenix Proteans with the one and only Volbeat, along with Driftblim, Ursaring, Hitmonlee, Whiscash, and Salamence, up against the Indiana Infernapes of Koro Sensei, with Clodsire, Infernape, Barrascuda, Donphan, Archelodon, and Bellybolt.
Yeah, what kind of thoughts were you thinking with this team there?
Well, while prepping, I wanted to do very anti-rain or have things that took advantage of the rain as well, specifically
That
with
makes
movesets.
Makes sense.
Like I think I had Sunny Day on Wishcash and on Volbeat. I had a bunch of Weather Ball tech on my Pokemon. I think that was kind of mainly it. Oh, I had Thunder on Driftbloom. But I saw this team and I'm like, wait, there's no Pelipper. Where'd the bird? Why is the why is
That
the
is very
bird not present?
surprising, yeah.
I remember I was messaging Coral, I'm like, where'd the bird? What is happening here? Where's the rain?
Yeah, this is one of 2 weeks that Pelipper ultimately did not end up being brought to.
So yeah, when I saw this team, I was very afraid of what was being cooked up here in front of me.
Yeah, I
bro
mean,
was
you
kicking
have...
up something, clearly.
I mean, Barrascuda and Archelodon are still here, but you have also some things that don't necessarily see much rain use, like Infernape, which is very interesting to see from Koro.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's see how this game went.
Yep, we are leading with Whiscash against Donphan here. Whiscash opting not for hazards, but going right for the Earth Power to take out over 30%. But the rocks do come in. And Donphan with Endeavor, interesting. The Rapid Spin does get blocked, and Flare Boost is now active, along with the Strength Sap. I'm definitely liking the position that this Driftbloom is in. Though, yeah, not necessarily against the Belly Bolt, though. In comes Ursaring, which eats up that parabolic charge. Sees Donphan switching in. What does Ursa do? Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Uh-huh.
Well, we see Belly Bolt coming back in, kind of eating that Earthquake. But that
Yeah, that
Terra.
was very good timing for that EQ, especially with the Terra coming in, and that is the first KO of the game.
Goodbye. I don't want to deal with fish.
Yeah, that's understandable. Rescue doesn't get Ice Fang, does it?
It does, I think.
Yeah, I think it does.
Ooh.
But Draco Meteor takes out a decent chunk of our Caledon's health, but stamina procs now.
I got so lucky with
And
that miss.
White Herb, I like that. I like that play. Comes the next Draco, but Cloudsire is able to take that well. That's what he does after all. Hurricane's eaten up, and Toxic Spikes are out.
Oh,
That is
setting up Toxic
quite the
Spikes.
amount of hazards. That's quite the amount of hazards getting set on Armando's side.
What have we learned about Toxic Spikes, everybody? Don't set them up with a Ursaring on the team.
Oh,
Not a good
true.
idea. But
Very good
still
point
have to
you
stay
make.
in. Because I have to get rid of this Mordekaiser and he's still alive. So sad.
Oh, it's barely lives on 4% HP. Responds with a Draco Meteor of its own. Bye-bye, Salamence. Our Caledon goes down as well, but those rocks and the burn are slowly chipping away at Driflim's HP. But a Strength Sap will help a lot with that.
Yeah, so does like 40% of my health, even minus attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
strength
mean,
stab is like kind of crazy with like pretty much any Pokemon, even special
Yeah.
attackers.
And down goes Donphan now. That is half of Corsense's team down. But out comes the Infernape, who manages to take down that Drifloon with a well-used Flare Blitz. But, uh-oh. That is a poisoned Ursaring on the field.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Cloudsire. 2 bonds remain.
Oh,
Out comes
you think I'm
Infernape.
afraid? Think I'm afraid? Nah.
Eats some rocks damage, and it lives
Goodbye.
close combat.
Ate up that close combat. Kind of crazy.
And
Okay,
has
yeah,
one more turn
this one
left.
kills me.
Yeah.
But Barraskewda will outspeed that, yeah.
The goat! The goat! He's here!
It's Lamplight.
Oh, the power!
In retrospect, this turn I should have Sunny Dayed.
Hang on, right here.
Yeah, I probably should have Sunny Dayed there, but
Yeah,
it's easier in
all
retrospect.
Oliver's did was just stall the turn without him taking any chip damage.
And that's the
All
game
that really
right
did
there.
was, yeah, ultimately all not switching out Volbeat did was just hurt your differential by 1.
No,
But
I
very
needed
well
to
played.
stay in there, I think. What I should have done was Sunny Dayed, so I would have lived the liquidation, but it's easier in
Probably, yeah.
retrospect. And then him on
Of
Lee,
course, yeah.
again, him on Lee's on the Annihilate bench, if we're being honest. Every time I bring it, it does not
Yeah.
do what I wanted it to do, because it just doesn't do anything. But Witchcash
So
going
hang on,
crazy.
allow me to run the numbers real quick. Hitmonlee was brought to, ultimately over the course of the season, was brought to 6 of the 8 weeks with 3 kills and 2 deaths.
So bad.
And in the positives.
I had so many good ideas with this Pokemon that never came into fruition.
Well, you still have playoffs, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, you're right. He'll make a comeback.
Now here we go. Quite the exciting matchup, if I do say so myself. We have Marcus Aquarsen's rose-tinted lenses with the very setup-oriented team of Quaquavo, Volcarona, King Gambit, Garganical, Landorus Incarnate, and Vivian. Up against Swamp Boss's Persona Furret, with Furret, Leafeon, Galarian Moltres, Uxie, Iron Boulder, and Roaring Moon.
Yeah, Marcus' team is very scary because obviously all these setup attackers,
Yeah.
but like Iron Boulder is crazy, and then Roaring Moon obviously as well. Galarian Moltres can do a lot. We've seen Leafeon do quite a bit with like Swords Dance or Solar Blade stuff. and then Yuxi's kind of just defensive, and then Fur's just a mascot.
Yep.
Interesting matchup. Interesting matchup.
Do you have any thoughts, Daniel?
Marcus's team has proven to be very scary if you let it set up.
Yeah. As we've seen with things like that Quavel or Vivian.
Volk as well.
Yes. Oh, definitely, yeah. And looking in here at the start, we're seeing the familiar Furret lead coming from Swamp Boss as Marcus opts to lead with Lando T, which goes for the Earth Power, seeing a vulnerable target instead of setting up in front of a Tidy Up user. Smart choice. But Furret lives on 1 HP and gets the knockoff onto that Life Orb. Now come the
Oh,
rocks, but
a sunny
keeps setting
day.
up Quavel instead of going for the kill, allowing for the Tidy Up setup to come in.
Oh, Endeavor.
Followed by Endeavor.
That's
Endeavor
crazy.
goes crazy.
I respect the sack play, but this Quavel does have a Moxie boost and a speed boost from the Aqua Step now, so it is boosted and it is fast now.
Oh, Swamp Boss opting to do a little setup of his own.
Yep, both with equal amount of setup, but Roaring
no more
Moon
sun.
has the stats advantage ultimately, and down goes Quavel.
Unfortunately, you
Vivian
cannot
lives
knock
with the
out
focus
the
sash.
focus sash, but
And puts that. Wait, I'm just realizing that Roaring Moon's named Iron Valiant. That's illegal.
wait.
Wait, that's
It is
actually
called Iron
illegal.
Valley. We'll let it
It might be,
slide.
I just realized. Anyway, wow.
Oh, the flame body!
This not Iron Valiant is putting a lot of work in here early on. The Swamp Boss is at quite the advantage.
King
But King
Gambit
Gambit
taking
takes
up the
the
strength of its
well.
fallen comrades here. Also getting up a swords dance.
Yeah,
Oh, we get
Swords
the
is
sucker
Supreme
for
Crit
Overlord.
sucker.
This combination is just terrifying.
Yeah, that burn.
Kato almost killing through Reflect.
The Reflect is the only reason that Yuxi even survived here. Sun is
Ooh,
up
we get
and
Memento. Very
Thank
interesting.
God that
Missing
one
Memento,
isn't defiant.
just trying to find some way to control this threat that's now on the field. But another Swords Dance is put back up.
Oh, and he doesn't pick it up.
Survives the Exeter.
I'm taking
does
a
Leaf
kill,
survive.
but the
No.
sucker does. Ooh.
Punch for priority. Gambit is a rolling here.
Ooh.
Agility. Interesting. Making sure you have that
Nasty
increase before
Pod,
going for
good.
nasty pod. I like that.
Oh,
Trying to read the
behind
double
him, just-
sucker.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the attempt there. I like that play by Swamp Boss. It's just
Damn.
unfortunate that it didn't work
and then
out
the sucker
there.
punch
Yeah.
gets the kill. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Swamp Boss was
Yeah.
kind of positioned to win that game, but with the flame body, the crit sucker, getting a little unlucky with reading the sucker punch.
Yeah,
just...
I mean, you could say Swamp Boss lost that because of that misread, but honestly, I think Swamp Boss went for the right play there. I think
Yeah.
against the King Gambit boosted that much. I think going for that was the play to make, making sure you have that speed advantage and then boosting yourself up to try to get the kill. I think it's a risk he had to take.
Yeah, especially with Garganical in the back at full, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah, overall, it was within reach, and it's unfortunate that Swamp Boss is losing streak does reach 6 games here, but he played that game right, just got unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Iron Valiant didn't get burned, it kind of would have just taken over the game. But unfortunate, it was Flame Body.
I can't believe we have 2 Iron Valiants here today.
That was Iron Valiant's first death of the season, guys.
J-Maz is washed! Oh, hey, that's me. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the glory of this game was actually played in, where Em and I played this with the April Fool's Day sprites, which was very funny.
Oh, this is so sad. No April Fool's
Hang
sprites.
on. Armando, I'll send you a couple of screenshots I took that you can insert in editing, because
I
some
got
of
you, I
the
got you.
appearances were very funny. Yeah, I'll send them after we're done commentary. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I imagine
Anyway,
that
yes.
this match was very goofy at the moment, but this matchup is very serious. We got 2 very good players here facing off.
I mean, I'm winless as of here.
In singles, but it's fine. You can come back. The comeback's always real.
Yeah, But honestly, this one was a really fun game, honestly.
Mhm.
That I feel had a lot of interesting things happen. So we have my team, the Magikarp Mayhem, with Galarian Slowking, Darkrai, Ogerpon Wellspring, Metagross, Hitmontop, and
New meta.
Ditto. Yes, new meta is here indeed. And it is up against the Baneful Bayonets of M with Gliscor, Toxapex, Salazzle, Iron Bundle, Iron Treads, and Poltegeist.
So, Jenny, what made you bring these six here to M's battle?
Honestly, M's team was one of the scariest ones I could think of, and I knew I needed a lot of firepower. So Darkrai, Ogerpon, and Metagross, I was definitely planning on. I was also thinking of to be honest. Also, I was definitely thinking a lot of like how to deal with Gliscor, and I had a plan which ended up partially working out, which we'll see. And I figured this was, I guess, a team with capabilities like M's. I figured Ditto was just something good to have, and I definitely needed Hitmontop for hazard removals.
Yeah, honestly,
fair,
I feel
yeah.
like Ditto kind of does numbers because there's so many Pokemon that if you copy, like, it's so good. Like especially like Poltegeist, if you get with those boosts up, crazy. Iron Bundle, crazy. The Gliscor, you can outstall the other Gliscor and survive. It can definitely do some really good things here.
Yeah. The main thing I did not really account for, though, was Salazzle and its ability of Corrosion, which, as we'll see, plays a pretty big role in how things play out.
Yeah.
Me for gore, what does corrosion do?
Nutty.
It can poison
steel
anything,
type
Oh,
and poison type.
and
oh,
poison types.
oh. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
That is one thing that I did not really account for.
No bueno, no bueno.
I was thinking on Slowking being able to play a big role here,
Mhm.
but Corrosion. So yeah, let's see it play out.
Psychic could have still done something. Psychic does be poison.
Yeah. I lead a Darkrai going against Salazzle. I led Darkrai because
Oh.
I was expecting a Gliscor lead and wanted to try killing it
No.
before
Oh,
it
the
took forward.
sub too. Oh no.
Not good.
Not
As I
good,
was
not
saying,
good.
Corrosion was a very big problem.
Oh,
Because-
yeah.
no.
Oh no, oh no.
Eat the sub. Oh no.
In future side, not going
Also,
too much
Danny,
interesting
if
there.
you switched in that Ditto in front of sub, you would have stayed Ditto. By the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I
If
did
you
not know that.
if you're in front of a sub, you won't transform.
Anyway, Ditto's unfortunately at low health, so I'm like, yeah, I need this guy here. Or in Pegasus time, which Hitmontop was very funny because he was constantly spinning in the April Fool's sprite.
Uh,
Oh, the weak armor. Oh, Shell Smash.
Yeah, I honestly really wasn't worried about Poltegeist much
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of that. Yeah, I had Sucker Punch. I really wasn't worried there.
Uh-oh.
But this dang Salazzle, which is ironic because in my time playing doubles, not necessarily in this draft league, but I've gotten a lot of fun use out of Salazzle in the past myself, so I should have been more ready for it than I was.
Yeah, for a Pokemon so frail, it's doing a really good job of stalling.
Yeah, I usually use it more
Oh.
as just like a full-on attacker, so I wasn't expecting this use of it. But I did manage to get it to sleep, which was pretty big.
Massive. Oh my god. Jizoko.
Yeah, unfortunately though, Darkrai did have did end up getting poisoned there, which is too bad.
Oh, dodging the Mega Horn
That
too.
Mega Horn missing was big.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna eat that up.
Yeah, a good switch into Toxapex, and Darkrai is just getting too low on time.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah, I was expecting Infestation because Ogerpon was my main answer to Toxapex.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
Oh.
very unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good switch in.
yeah, Hornleaf's
Yeah.
getting nothing there.
Yeah, honestly, I would have liked my chances a lot better if I didn't get poisoned there.
Yeah.
That was very unfortunate. Oh yeah, it turns out Infestation's a contact move, which surprised me.
Infestation is a special move, so it doesn't exactly surprise me.
Down goes Salazzle, but it got the damage done with that poison, though, unfortunately. Yeah, and that Protect was massive. Because I was kind of hiding Ice Beam insofar as my ace in the hole to
Yeah,
deal with Glass Core, especially now
that's
that it's
unfortunate. Then
been knocked off earlier.
we see you switching to Ditto here. Oh, no, in front of that though.
Well, I did switch into something.
Future sight damage.
Down goes
Yeah.
Ogre. Yeah, I was in a good position for a little while, just wasn't enough in the end, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it outsped me.
I think if you switched in Ditto, like when Toxapex was out, that could have been better. But
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how I played overall. It's just
oh,
all the poison just added up too
M like
much.
for
And
a single frame turned into Dawn, and then changed back. It was a mix-up. It was a mix-up.
The mind games.
yeah, I'm not too upset with how I played the overall, especially after my first 5 weeks, but just came up short. That poison just added up way too much.
Yeah, I would not have been ready for corrosion either.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah, the knockoff and Gliscor and hiding Darkrai Ice Beam until it was ready for Gliscor was my plan, and I got the knockoff part, but a timely protect. Protect there while I was on borrowed time with poison. Just yeah, and
Yeah.
that sludge bomb. And that sludge bomb poisoning Ogre Pond was big too.
Salazzle did kind
Yeah.
of just do numbers there.
Yeah.
Ooh, next up we got another big
Yeah.
match here, in my opinion.
We
It's,
have our sitting on 1 win so far. We have Levin's Ludicrous Lugias with Mew, Snorlax, Magmortar, Gardevoir, Tornadus Therian, and Jeffrey himself up against Ethan Cloud X, newly taking over the Long Island Gastrodon, bringing in Charizard, Walking Wake, Porygon 2, Ursaluna Bloodmoon, Gastrodon, and Ogerpon Hearthflame.
yeah, this is Ethan's second game taking over Jewel's team here, so
Yeah.
hopefully he's gotten a little accustomed to how the team works.
Yeah, hopefully. Especially against the shenanigans of good old Levin here.
Yeah, this team can be very powerful when used right. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Engages Piplup.
Against Porygon 2. Stealth Rocks into
Ooh,
Discharge.
the paralysis. Oh, but the synchronize. Oh.
Ooh.
The power of Synchronize, baby! But yeah, Porygon 2 is just outputting the better damage so far. But here's Metronome! It is clear!
That's crazy.
Okay, that is really funny.
Yeah.
Here's Pinchy just eating up that Ice Beam. Very good switch. And the crit flamethrower, too. Then comes Gastro.
We got left wing Gastro.
Yeah, this thing is primed up really well right now. I really like Gastrodon in this matchup.
Ooh, the yawn. Wadio is going to bed.
Snorlax is drowsy. What else is new? Celery Stick eats up that Earth Power well. Gets a good Moonblast onto it. But but another yawn coming, forcing the switch to
Wario.
Wario.
Eats that up.
The return of Snorlax.
Wario takes that ice beam like it's nothing and
Oh,
does some more
the
chip
counter.
damage with Earthquake. But the counter! Now Wario is asleep, but not because of yawn. Rest.
Go back to bed. Oh, the ice
Does
beam.
not want to. Oh, but ice beam goes
Ooh.
right into Tornadus. That is big.
Uh-oh.
We'd
Charizard.
love to see the Charizard half damage from rocks.
Almost picks up the
Yeah,
KO there,
and-
but
Yeah, and Tornadus does survive, making Charizard go down to that air slash.
Very
Gardevoir
interesting switch there from Levin.
I mean, putting a Fairy type in against a dragon makes sense.
Fair enough.
Wario eats those. Oh, but not that.
Oh, the freeze!
The freeze! That is incredible.
I'm becoming Mr. Freeze here.
Yeah,
Kazuya
In
Mishima.
comes Kazuya Mishima. Take a bit over half health from that Earth Power.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2K. Oh no! He Thunder
Uh-oh.
punched into a ground type. Kazuya is tired.
Kazuya, you can't just electric anybody.
This Gastrodon is just being a good job just maintaining as a stable presence and forcing just constant switches, just giving you free turns pretty much.
Ooh,
Yeah.
reading the counter here. The burn.
Canceling out the leftovers there.
Into the yawn,
Right.
yeah. And back out comes Big Aegis Piplup, who will survive. Will we see another metronome come in? Yes, we do.
Rock blast. Two,
Two.
three.
3.
Oh.
Ah. And down goes Big Aegis Piplup. That is Levin's first mountain loss. We are still 5v5 in this game on turn 29. But make that 5v4 as Ice Beam takes down Tornadus now.
As Gastrodon just won't die. Oh, but the knockoff barely doesn't. Earth power?
Yeah,
Oh no,
Gastrodon is on
yawn.
very borrowed time now, especially without those leftovers. Only one
Yeah,
more turn before
Gastrodon is
burn
on-
damage does it in.
Oh,
But that is enough to take down Kazuya. That is 3 kills for Gastrodon before it
Yeah.
goes down. Very
The
well
second-
done.
and now we need to see how he deals with the powerhouses that are Walking Wake, Ursaluna, and Ogerpon.
Walking
Yeah,
Wake,
here comes
GG.
Wake.
Shake my hand.
Yep, there's a Gardevoir switch as
Oh,
expected.
never mind.
But that was read
I'm
with
leaving.
a flip turn. Very well read by
Great
Ethan
deal.
with that. I like that. And in comes Blood Moon up against the frozen Snorlax, just chipping away with Earth Power.
Come on, Wario. Wake up. Wake up, Wario. No.
Wario is awake, but Wario is too cold.
No.
Down
Nah,
goes
I get
Pinchy.
Wario. When I'm in bed and it's cold, I don't want to get up either.
Exactly, yeah. There goes Wario to a Blood Moon, and the Long Island Gastrodons have won a match in the Hofstra Esports Draft League.
Yeah. For you, Jewel. He did it for you.
We take those.
We absolutely take those.
It took 29 turns before Levin even lost one Pokemon, but less than 10 turns later, the entire team was out.
Yeah. The big snowball there, man.
That's big. He really capitalized on his push well.
Yeah.
Just got things going at just the right moment.
That freeze changed everything.
And honestly did, yeah.
Yeah. Even with his first win here of the whole draft league, which I feel is important to note as well.
Hmm.
Not even Jewel was able to take a win. Not even last season.
That's the power of EC Gastrodon, baby.
Yeah.
So true. And now we turn our attention not to the stat sheet, but over to Joe Kawasaki's Drunken Dracovish with Corviknight, Primarina, Gouging Fire, Deoxys Defense, Crocodile, and Shaman up against the Wayward Weaviles of Hunter and Great Tusk, Raging Bolt, Weavile, Tentacruel, Iron Crowns, and Lycanroc.
This is a
Very
very
for.
interesting matchup here. Both very good players,
Yeah.
both in singles
Yeah.
and just in
Two
general
residents
Pokemon.
of the habitat and two very good players as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting brings here. We do see Iron Crown. I wonder what that specifically is for.
Yeah, as well as Shaman, which I think is a first bring. I could be wrong though.
No, he's brought it a couple of times, I think.
Shaman's been brought multiple times before, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Been a
Shaman is
while.
performed too.
But as
Yeah.
for what type of set, that's interesting because this thing has 100
Yeah.
across
Yeah,
the
hang
board.
on, let me run the stats real quick. Shaman was brought to 4 games this season with 4 kills and 3 deaths.
Wow.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Well, let's see how many of those kills were in this game.
let's see. The Axis
Blue.
defense lead up against Tentacruel.
Toxic spikes. Yep.
Tentacruel leads with
Exchanging spikes. Dap them up.
Yep. Extending hazards and the flip turn into the
Yellow.
spikes. Hunter showing no fear.
Already in the booster. Ooh.
Yeah, that knockoff. That also nerfs the knockoff effect of booster and teleports into Shaman, who just eats up the poison here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the switch out. Just get rid of the booster energy there. Oh, but the earth power.
35% health, respectable damage to a Tentacruel.
Oh, the natural cure.
And out comes Corviknight.
Oh, yeah, good read
Which,
there.
yeah, very good switch into Corv.
The crit
The
still
critical
did
hit
that
flip turn
much.
still not going to do much, and it takes a lot of damage from that Rocky Helmet. Wow. Bolt is back, and Defog comes, getting rid of all hazards on the field for the Axis defense to come back in. That
Oh.
Dragon Pulse did more than I thought, but recovers
And this
there.
thunderclap into recover really bad there.
Ooh, but that is a Calm Mind, which is pretty big, although this Axis probably has Nightshade. Not that
Oh.
we're seeing it, because Crocodile's coming in.
Purple. He does eat that earthquake.
Yeah, Great Tusk is positioned very well there. Smart of Hunter to switch out. Is it an Earthquake? No, it's a Rapid Spin.
Oh, but this Rocky helmet though.
That Rocky... It does... It's... That Rocky
Oh,
helmet's getting...
He's blue again.
Dealing you so much damage.
Hunter, you could have picked a different color, like turquoise or something.
well, hey, got a free Calm Mind thanks to that switch.
Yeah.
Oh,
But even
it's
still,
gone
that
again.
Volt Switch doesn't do quite that much.
I
The
didn't even
original
know that
blue.
Farina got Shadow Ball, which is kind of crazy.
Yep, the expected switch there. Will Hunter make this like, poison jab? And yet he does not. Toxic Spikes come out instead. Well done. That flip turn.
Seen another defog maybe? Yeah.
Brings us back to Bolt. Yep. Deja vu.
Yeah, Shaman eats those. Even a crit too.
Even with the crit, it's only 32%.
Oh, yeah, Seed Flare's not doing much there.
Yeah, although it does get the harsh special defense drop.
Yeah, -2 spit out feels kind of crazy.
Oh, the thunderclap.
Man.
Yes.
Rip.
Over to Tentacruel, but the Axis gets another recover off. Just being back up to full health. This thing is so hard to remove.
Still no Pokemon dropped on either side.
Yeah.
Ooh, we've all Sash is both broken and knocked off at once, but that knockoff does a lot to the Axis, who just gets out of dodge.
Triple axle?
goes into
One.
Corviknight.
2. Oh shit. 2.
Oh, the
Uh-oh.
Rocky Helmet.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I forgot about that one. Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want a triple axle anymore.
Well, hey, the Rocky Helmet's knocked off now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that Rocky
Rocky
helmet.
Helmet also
Ooh.
knows
On
the,
both sides on turn 25.
Oh. Seems
That's
just
just like
Okoing.
Wilco. We were talking about if Shaman will get any of those KOs that game, and we already see one.
Yeah.
That Volt Switch is chipping away at Primarina too. Doesn't have a recovery move.
But with these
seeing
Pokemon
a
left, how
lot
do
of
you get rid of that Corviknight?
Shadow Ball, but he lives.
Yeah,
The rest.
well,
Resto Chesto?
well,
Yeah!
Chester,
I
that's crazy.
I like it. And I gotta say, though,
Attacking twice? No, full switch. It does not
something
pick up the
that
kill.
is on the bright side for Hunter is that Rocky Helmet is no more thanks to Weavile sacking itself for knockoff there.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the problem
Pokemon
is
Close
there's still the
Combat!
whole team.
Right.
That game's awesome!
We haven't even seen Gouging Fire come out yet.
Oh, jeez.
Earth Power? Yeah.
Which is really good into things like Crown and Raging Bolt.
Shaman picked up 2 kills. Thunderclap finally hitting. Let's go.
Does it in? Yes. 2 kills, 1 death this game. But here's gouging fire. Thunderclap fails as out comes the Dragon
Uh-oh.
Dance. This looks. I'm getting flashbacks from this. And bye bye Bolt. Blue's clues are not enough.
And purple. No purple.
It goes. And Harold has lost his purple crayon for good as it goes down. And Hunter takes it with 4 mons still left standing.
That
Very well
Corviknight,
played.
man. That Corviknight Deoxys, between those two, just made it so hard to get
Oh,
any
yeah,
sort
I
of
mean,
footing.
Just that longevity, especially with Corviknight's Rocky Helmet just adding so much ship damage throughout the
Mhm.
game.
Yeah.
We pretty much had to sack itself to get rid of the Rocky Helmet, but then Corviknight just able to take a backseat and let his teammates finish everything off.
Mhm.
So like, Corviknight's impact, it won't show up on the stat sheet necessarily, but it was integral to this win.
Absolutely, absolutely. As someone who's used Corviknight in the previous draft league,
Yeah.
you just can't kill it sometimes, and it definitely did
Mhm.
numbers this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that leaves us with 1 game remaining. We have Taboo Aaron's Agents of Shieldon with the mighty one and only Espathra, flanked by Screamtail, Golden Go, Grimmsnarl, Glamora, and Severledge, up against
My go!
Skeletchinos, Skeledurge Superstars, which are absolutely sparkling spectacularly. And they're bringing in the good old dragon duo of Dragapult and Garchomp, along with Thunderous Therian, Tinkaton, Titan, and Dondozo.
What do you mean? Dondozo's a dragon type. He
It's-
had his
it's not-
he had his whole quest line, the false dragon.
Dozo isn't Terra eligible here, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
like 11 points.
Yeah, Dozo is not Terra. Yeah, Dozo is not Terra eligible, so he is not a dragon. Go educate yourself, young man.
He's a dragon in my heart.
If this was season 1, he could be.
Just you wait.
He
Season
did.
3, he will be dragon typed.
He did. Anyway, let's get started. Glamora Titan leads. Glamora starting off the predictable way, but Titan has the snow
Ooh.
set up. Ice Crush will do almost half, but
Oh, the
that
flinch!
does- And that EQ will finish it. But that is 2 layers of Toxic Spikes and some Stealth Rocks up. Grimmsnarl immediately gets Reflect. And Skelly doesn't have that much hazard removal available to him right now. Grimmsnarl taunts, preventing Snow from being set back up before parting shotting out into Golden Go, which set up very nicely here. Skelly's going to want to switch out for sure here, I think.
Yeah.
Or not, he just takes the KO.
If you think
Exactly.
about it, dying to switching out.
So
True.
true, actually.
I mean, honestly, I guess, like, he probably did feel safe switching, just felt having the sack there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Light Clay is gone now, though, so Green's only lasting 5 turns.
Yeah, but with parting shot, Grimmsnarl's pivoting in and out so well here.
Uh,
No,
Ooh,
it
no
is a
more
fast pivot
lefties.
thanks to Prankster, though. He is encored into knockoff. Switching out to Tinkaton. One of the 4 horsemen of the
see
apocalypse
Bonk?
has made his arrival.
will we see a bonk? Ooh, not yet.
We have a failed bonk, though.
Can you Gigaton if they protected after?
I doubt it.
I don't know, actually. Ooh, the
Ooh, the para.
paralysis and Thunderstorm Roll
Ooh.
is dealing good damage.
Oh, but the
Allowing
encore.
the Wish to get off with a nasty plot. She's now back into Tink.
I'm surprised at the switch because we didn't really see much in terms of damage.
Ooh.
I could have probably
Yeah.
stayed
Yeah.
in with the nasty plot.
Here
Earth Steel
comes his
bonk?
Pathra.
Ah,
Oh.
A
Yeah.
good protect from his Pathra there. And Speed Boost gets up, just allowing it. And
It's
no
not
Calm
the-
Mind.
oh,
Oh,
rocks.
I am getting war flashbacks.
Oh. 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 The bonk
Bonk's
was not
still
enough.
not doing enough.
Tinkaton
Kinda
Hammer not
crazy.
quite able to get the KO.
Again?
There's another coming up for his Pathra. Yeah,
Oh no!
No.
We are going to see some stored powers start coming out now.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
The one turn he
Because
stealth
another
rocked cost
speed
him.
boost.
No.
Because it's 3.5 times.
No.
This will allow
Oh,
speed to
no.
anything. I'm pretty sure this will allow speed Dragapult too.
No!
Our hero. Our hero. No.
Bozo?
No, I think it'll still outspeed because of all the speed boosts, especially now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
If it had Shadow Sneak, that could have done it. And out comes the Bozo. Can the Bozo turn this around? Even the Bozo is nothing before this monstrosity. This abomination that should not be allowed to exist. Has
That
given
one
Teddy
turn
the
of stealth
win.
rocking cost it all.
Yeah,
So
So
sad.
unfortunate.
it really does.
Damn, that's tragic.
Poor Skelly. His last word was embarrassing.
One damage roll away from it being a different game, pretty much.
For real. Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Wait, I didn't know that was the soundboard sound. I- Is that from JMS Society?
No.
Oh.
Nicholas Ticholas.
Oh my goodness, not the Nicholas Ticholas. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up.
It's Pikachu.
Shut up! That is gonna wrap up week 6. We would show the stats, but they are already too updated because we are a bit behind. So we will not be showing
Yeah.
the stats this time.
But don't worry, week 7 and 8 will be coming soon.
Hopefully.
This has been Cygnus, along with...
Daniel 1018.
And Scrumptious, aka Armando.
And we will be signing off. And always remember, folks...
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Cut the
No,
recording there.
some of them toast bread.